husband. We haven't always seen eye to eye. But I always thought the one thing we had was Mrs. Sinclair's interests at heart. And that's why this hurts me so deeply. How long have you been stealing from us?
I never took anything, sir.
You know, in some ways I can understand the small things. Insurance for when you're too old for service. But to take the ruby...
Please, sir.
No, I know why you did it. I know exactly why you stole it, Benjamin. Revenge. Because I stole Mrs. Sinclair away from you. After all I'd done for you, you allow petty jealousy to... And now, a man is dead.
I am innocent, sir.
Benjamin, only 3 people had access to that room. You, and me, and my wife. Are you saying she did it? Can you imagine if I had to accuse her? It would be unbearable. Now, I want you to think of this statement as your last act of loyalty. Here. You catch your breath.
He's innocent, Monty. You can't believe for one moment.
I don't want to believe it, but he's confessed. He signed a statement, Julia. You spoke to him yourself. He's admitted it. What do you think I did? Put a pistol to his head?
He's been with me for 20 years. I know him, Monty.
Do you really? Tell me what you know about him.
Well, we never talked in that way.
Tell me what you know.
I just said I shared thoughts and ideas with him.
What do you know?
But he never actually spoke about his past.
So in actual fact, he listened to you spilling your heart out and gave you nothing in return.
No, that's not it at all. You're just twisting everything round, just as you always do. You've accused an innocent man just to limit your own embarrassment.
He hates me. He hates me. I learned that tonight. He hates me enough to do this to me. He has signed a statement, woman. The police have been called, and he will stand trial. And if he's half as saintly as you claim he is, he'll bloody well get off, won't he?
Oh, you're extraordinary.
Justice is being done.
Thanks.
That's some tiger that came from. Not exactly sure what you're going to do with it, though. Not unless, of course, you know a fella down the market who's looking for a knockoff ruby. The size of an orange. But I guess that's not the point with you, is it? It's just a game. Bit of sport, old chap. So where's it going? Bathtub? Did you know you had a gold scorpion in your shaving pot?
How long before the police get here?
Must be quite a thrill. Watching people taking tea and chattering about the gentleman thief, when all the time they're sitting in his lair.
How long?
You think I've blown the whistle on you?
You're not blackmailing me.
Yeah. That just about sums up your opinion of me.
All right. So you want to cut a deal?
Do I?
Don't play games with me, Bride. Oh, and don't insult my intelligence with this wide-eyed routine. You're nothing but a street thief, a common crook, a chancer.
Slip through a window, if it's open to me. It's tough out there in the real world. What's your excuse?
Well, it's something to do.
Stealing rubies is something to do.
But what do you want me to say?
How the hell do you get away with it?
Because I'm very, very good.
Well, maybe not good enough.
I'll be very careful about where you go from here. I'm not a man to cross. Believe me.
This has made my day. At home with the gentleman thief.
What are you going to do?
And the foggiest sunshine.
Put it away, you old fool.
Mr. Raffles. I wouldn't want to be shooting you in the face, now would I, sir?
But who are you expecting, Rosehip?
Just about everybody. It's late. You obviously have something for me. Does it shine? Does it glitter? Does it play a tune?
I've got a job for you.
Name?
Ellis Bride.
And what does this Ellis Bride matter to you?
Well, that's my business.
Anything else you could tell me? Or is this to prove one of your more challenging tasks?
Find out what you can, Rosehip. I need something on this man, and I need it quickly.
Very quickly? Or fairly quickly? Oh, look. Twins.
Frank Sinclair is a member of a lodge. With his connections, he'll rush this through.
God, I'm just a copper. I push for a conviction on the strength of evidence alone, and there's a lot of evidence against this man. And outside the evidence, there's gut feeling. Yes, my gut feeling tells me that he might be innocent.
You can't put gut feeling in a witness box.
Well said.
Oh, hello. It's you.
Actually, it's your brother I'm after.
He's out. He's always out these days.
So where?
Couldn't care at the moment. Maybe getting drunk, maybe playing cards, whatever he does with his day.
It's just I need to talk to him.
Well, if I can't get a decent conversation out of him, I'm sure you won't. Would you like tea?
No. Look, don't tell him I called.
I'll tell him whatever I like. Whatever's going on between you two, don't drag me into it.
All right. Keep your bonnet on.
I'm beginning to wonder whether I should have helped you at all, bringing you back here. AJ was all for tipping you like a station porter.
I saw the way you looked at me.
I beg your pardon.
I beg your pardon, girl. You lot really know how to turn it on. All indignant when it suits you. Butter wouldn't melt. And then you're driving cars at each other and threatening each other, stealing. Stealing other people's wives. You just got too much time on your hands, you lot.
I think this conversation's reached its natural conclusion.
Oh, done with your bit of rough, have you?
If you think that's what I'm like, you clearly don't know me at all.
Well, I'll be on my way then, missus.
Oh, go to hell, you rotten, ungrateful gutter snipe!
I thought you were going to acquire me a scepter.
Acquiring a scepter isn't especially easy. Any particular royal family you have in mind?
Oh, I'm not fussy.
I'm not your gun dog, Rosie.
Well, if one comes your way.
Come on.
I can't read my own damn scribble.
Don't push your luck.
It all becomes suddenly clear. This Ellis bride is actually Joseph Barnett, a rather wanted fellow.
Evening, Mr. Raffles.
Evening, Mr. Barnett.
Oh, very good. Very smart. You seen this? Evening edition. Benjamin Cook takes the big drop tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. Apparently threw the ruby in the river. Don't mess about down in Wandsworth, do they?
It won't happen.
Why? What are you going to do, give him the ruby back? What, leave it in a paper bag outside the police station?
You're not the man.
Well, and that's the gentleman thief, is it? That's the fella everyone's talking about.
No, I've got just as much on you as you've got on me.
What's going on here? Is there a problem, sir?
No, no, Constable, not at all. My friend and I, we were differing on the point of law. You see, my friend believes that the Wheat Act of 1873 is totally outmoded because of the rapid advancement in agricultural technology.
Yeah, it's true. Damn things are fast.
Whereas I subscribe to the notion of a broader, gentler reformation across the spectrum of the land management policy founded by Sir Arthur Baylis, who himself had the blessing of Queen Victoria.
God bless Her Majesty's son.
Amen.
The point is we're very passionate men, and sometimes our debates can get a little bit out of hand.
In truth, we are the very best of chums, aren't we?
We are. Yeah.
Constable, do you have an opinion about the Wheat Act?
No, but I do have a headache. Confine your political wranglings to the privacy of your own homes, gents. Good evening.
Good evening, Constable.
No?
So, you're one of Dr. Barnett's children.
Certainly was. He was a good man, Dr. Barnett. One of the best. Took me in off the streets, gave me shoes, gave me a name. And then when I left, chose myself a better one. Bride.
And before all that?
There was no before all that.
So you never knew who your father was?
Never had a father or a mother. I come from nowhere and I ain't going nowhere in particular.
Get it? What were you in jail for?
Obtaining monies by deception. Me and a pal had a pawnbroker's racket going. Moving around, changing our appearance. Always a step ahead.
Until you got caught.
I got myself out in no time.
Risky, coming back to London. You're still wanted.
Yeah. They ain't bothered about me.
Well, care to put that to the test?
All right, okay. We got something on each other. An innocent man is still going to swing tomorrow at 8. Now, you're the gentleman thief. What are you going to do to put it right?
Well, let's settle what it is you want from me first, shall we?
I want a piece of this. I want to work with you. You don't know everything, Raffles. I can move in places you can't. I know people. I'm the cream of low society. Bleeding asset. Putting it another way, I make a much better friend than I do an enemy.
We're not about to become friends.
Well, colleagues.
This isn't a business. I do what I do, and I do it alone.
Yeah, but you got yourself in deep this time, old son. And you need help.
You know, I can return the ruby and get Benjamin off the hook. But that might not be enough.
Enough for what?
To stuff Sinclair. But there may be a way.
Right. Which way? What way?
I can put everything right, and more.